Good day, sir. My name is Rachel M. Alejandro, and today I will be blog about history in the Philippines. First is the Act of Declaration of the Philippines Independence. It is all about the Act of Declaration of Independence on the 20th day of June 1898 in the Philippines. This act declared a right to be free or having a free will. There's anything that I can see in myself to support this declaration because every one of us has a free will, but it depends on us on how we deal and handle it. It is present because, as we can see now, here in the Philippines, every Filipino has a freedom to choose. The thing and the create is I feel so happy for this act because it helped to individual to boost their confidence and to show their support and do what they want. We hereby mutually bind ourselves to support this declaration with our lives, our fortunes, and with our most sacred position. Our honor, for me, this is the sentence that struck me or affected me because this bind to an individual to have the right to be free and to be independent. For me, there is no societal and sectoral implications in this act because it is already declared. The existing societal national here is having a free will give a bad impact sometimes because we do have a free will or rights to be free to do crime in local. Anyone can do crime because of a free will. These issues affected me as a youth or as a student because we do also affected at all and face those different consequences. The next is 1899 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines in Malolos Convention. It is all about the Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines that happened in Malolos Convention. And every article shows that a note that the violation against the law. I think it is absent because I feel that every Filipino should not violate against the rules and regulations in the law. Establish justice. These are the words that really struck me or affected me because Filipinos should establish justice. That is all we want. The word justice. And there is no societal or sectoral implications in this constitution. The existing societal issues in national is that in every situation that violate the law need justice. I think this has really affected me as a student because this helped me to not violate the law of society. Treaty of Peace, United States of America and the Kingdom of Spain, Treaty of Paris, if it's all about a treaty of peace between the United States of America, desiring to end the state of war, now existing between two countries, have for that purpose appointed as plenipotentiaries. And yes, there's anything that I can see in myself because all we wanted is peace, not a war. It is present because I feel so happy and overwhelmed in the world to end the war between two countries. To end the war that happened between two countries are the words that really struck me or affected me because I know that these both countries wanted peace at all. There's no societal or sectoral implications because the Treaty of Peace is both countries is peace that being real. The existing societal international that I have known in the war between Russia versus Ukraine, but the war is not already ended. This issue really affected me as a student or as a youth because I do prefer to peace compare it to war. Convention between US of America and the Great Britain, delimiting the boundary between the Philippine archipelago and the state of North Borneo in 1930. It is all about how United States of America and Great Britain delimit the boundary between the Philippines archipelago and the states of Borneo. A convention for that purpose and have appointed as their plenipotentiaries the North and the East and all island rocks shall belong to the Philippines archipelago. All the said south and west of the said line should belong to the North Borneo. There's nothing that I can see in myself for me. It is absent because I feel a little bit happy. it still have a property that belonged to the Philippines. The sentence that struck me or affected me, it is hereby agreed and declared that the line splitting the island belonging to the Philippine archipelago on the one hand and the island belonging to the state of North Borneo, which is under British protection, and the other hand shall be and is hereby established. It's really struck me because at this moment the convention happened. It shows that the convention is success. I think there is no societal sectoral implications in this. The existing societal and local issues here in the Philippines is we have a tradition and territorial land sometimes. People do argue regarding on the land that they own, just like this topic. But in the meantime, we also do prefer boundaries. This issue really affected me because this issue may affect not just me but whole Filipinos. If there is no properties belong to the Philippines, maybe a lot of Filipinos lost their source of income. The last is the Philippine-American War. It is all about on February 4, 1899, 2 days prior to the U.S. Congress ratification of the 1898 Treaty of Paris was a broke out between the forces of the Philippine Republic headed by President Emilio F. Aguinaldo and the American forces in the country on going 1896 Philippine Revolution. The war was regarded as a continuation. There's anything that I can see in myself in this topic because Philippine American War, I am a Filipino citizen and I also and it's still present because we're about to involve in it. I feel so overwhelmed when the war is already ended. World War II in the Philippines, 1941 to 1945. It is all about the world war that is being happened in different countries, including the Philippines, which Manila is the area that is being really affected. There's anything that I can see in myself because we are mainly concerned with living for our country. It is still present because I feel like so poor because I know when the world happened, there's a lot of people who's been lost their lives in order to save Manila from destruction. This is the words that really struck me or affected me because it really hurts to hear that because we all don't need war at all. We all need peace. The societal and sectoral implications is we are all affected because we are mainly a Filipino citizens. The existing societal and national issues that is being happened is the war between Russia versus Ukraine. And as we can see, there's a lot of people who lost their loved ones, their properties, their etc. Because of those reasons that is being misunderstood. These issues as a student or as a youth really affected me because we don't need our loved ones lost their lives early just because of the war. That's all, sir. Thank you.